Hello everyone, my name is Tom Stark, and a few minutes ago I received notification from Mandy Thomas at Genusity that there is a new flyer in our back office. That flyer is for the beacons that we provide. So when I looked at it, there was a folder, and inside the folder there were 4 items, 2 of which were PNG files, 2 of which were PDF files. And as I looked at the files, there is space on all of them where you can put in your contact information. So what I want to show you tonight is how you can take a PNG file, a picture or an image file, and then upload it into a program, upload it into Canva, and then from there you can enter text into the box where you can then put your name, your contact information, however you want it to look. So we are going to try it here, and hopefully I can show you enough of my screen where you can see all the things that I want to show you. Right now I'm going to click on the BAS. This is in our back office for Genusity. You'll see my name up here, Tom Stark. And here is the click here to download the beacon flyers. And so I've done that already. I downloaded them. I then put them onto my desktop to make it a little easier for me to retrieve it, to put it up into Canva. But one of the things that, so what we're going to do now is go over to Canva, and we're going to click on that. You're going to see here in the middle of the Canva button, flyers. And so I'm going to click on this. This is kind of a standard US measurements 8.5 by 11 flyer. So we are going to upload the images, and you'll see where my cursor is over here on the left. I've already uploaded the images, the 2 images, just for the safety of time. However, you just, I can click and drag. I'll click and drag one of them right now. I'm going to put it in here, and it's going to show up in this box up here. And it's really quick, really simple. And so there it is. We're going to take this image, and we're going to put it over into the box here. Usually when you insert an image into one of the presets that Canva has, you're going to have to adjust the size just a little bit. Doesn't all line up exactly the way you want it. So I'm going to stretch this out by clicking the buttons down here in the lower or the upper corners of the picture, and you're going to see that it opens up nicely into that 8.5 by 11 frame that's or the template that's here in Canva. And this should line up completely or exactly. If we took that PDF file and we printed it, it's going to print out as an 8.5 and 11. So this size here should fit perfectly. You're going to see my cursor. I'm going to move over here to a text box, and I'm going to click on it. You're going to see 3 options. Add a heading, which is a very large font. Add a subheading, which is roughly a 30-point, 35-point font, depending on the image. And then the small one, which is just add a little bit of text. I clicked on it, and it then appears right in the very middle of the template that I'm working with. I'm going to take the text placeholder. We're going to move it down into the Contact Me for More Information slot, and I'm going to do a couple other adjustments. You'll notice on the screen here I have the opportunity to adjust and change the font. So I like Ubuntu quite a bit, actually. I use it in a number of things. But for this, because we don't have a large area that we're working with, I want to have a bolder font, something that really stands out. And the Allegria, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but the Allegria Sans Black, I think does a really good job of that. You'll also notice here where I can change the font size. Right now it's preset at 12. I'm going to change it to 16 because I want a bigger, we can fit it in here. We're going to change the justification. Right now it's set on center justify. We're going to move it to a right or left justify, so that's done there. If I need to adjust the spacing, you will see that here, and you click on it, and I'm just going to do a slight adjustment. If you look at the text holder box, you're going to see how that changes. So, and that's as simple as that. You just move through these categories and off you go. So everything is set up the way I want it. What I'm going to do now is stretch out the text bar, and then we're going to highlight it, and then I'm going to put in my contact information. And there we go. So my first name, last name, click. I'm going to put in my the preferred email that I want people to respond to. So tomstark.powerlead@gmail.com is, for this purpose, my preferred email address. I have several of them, but this is the one I'm using here. And then I want to type in my phone number. Sometimes I have a Google number. Sometimes I'll use that. Sometimes I will use my personal cell phone. For this, because I want to distribute it to people electronically, I am going to use my personal cell. So that's right there. And that, folks, is it. It just takes a couple of minutes. You take a PNG file, you upload it into Canva. Once you do that, you pick the template that you want to use. In this case, it was a newsletter. I had to resize it a little bit so that it fits. And now it's ready for download. So we'll click the download button, which is right here. It's saving it as a PNG file, which is how it was uploaded, which I like. It's a cleaner image. It takes up a little more storage, but you know what? It's a better image overall. Now we're going to go down here. This is, you can't see it on your screen, but it shows up at the bottom of my screen in my download folder. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to change the name. We're going to move it, oops. And I think we're just going to call it GAN Beacon Flyer 1. And I'm going to change it so that it doesn't go to the download folder. I'm going to put it on my desktop for a minute. And we're going to replace one that's already existing with that name. Now what I want to show you is this, because this is really important. It's a step that a lot of people miss. And if you use Canva or a program like this, or Vistaprint, sometimes you have to adjust the resolution on the font. If you just use the resolution that they have, if you're taking a PNG file, sometimes you're going to have to increase the resolution to make it look good on the other end. So on my menu bar, and I have a Mac computer, on my menu bar I've got Preview, I have File, Edit, View, Go, and Tools. And I think you see some of those on your screen, hopefully you do. And then I am going to go to Adjust Size. This is going to be very important, so take a note of this. You click on Adjust Size. I'm going to unclick Resample Image and unclick the Scale to Appropriate. And what I want to do here in the resolution is upgrade it a little bit from 96 point to, we're going to try 150, see what happens with that. So we got 150 now. You see that, and if you look down here, you're going to notice that the image or that the text is a lot clearer than it was before. I save it, and I'm done. That's all there is. I've named the flyer, I've changed the PDF, or the PNG file rather, changed the resolution, was able to add in my contact information, and it's taken me longer to do this recording than it did to simply do it, you know, on my own. But I'm trying to show you guys a little bit here. So I hope you found value in this. Again, my name is Tom Stark. I love working with Genusity, and I love what they're representing as a company. So I really hope that you find value in this and that you can use it for your own purposes as well. It's a real simple way, instead of handwriting or you know, other ways of doing it. The other two files I mentioned were in PDF. If you have Adobe, you can simply open it up and you can edit it through Adobe. I don't use Adobe, so I can convert the Adobe file, the PDF file, into a Word. And if I need to do the same thing in Word, then I can simply add it and then put it back up into a PDF. Or I can convert it from the PDF to a PNG file. You just Google it and it'll tell you how to do it, and then go through this very same process, and then once you're done with it, reconvert it to a PDF if that's how you choose to do it. Anyway, I hope you found value in this. Again, my name is Tom Stark, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.